Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Hamzah Nurhasan and I will share what I got into different lifestyle between two videos entitled How American Life and What We Should Learn from Them and Living Alone Diaries. The two videos describe the contradictory thing, namely rural and urban American. Okay, before it, let me to tell you about rural and urban American. The United States is increasingly urban and urban-centric, a society made up of densely settled big cities and rapidly expanding urban conglomeration. The hegemony of the nation's largest cities have been unmistakable. The cities are where culture is shaped and reshaped by politics, media, money, where new jobs and technology are incubated, and where big ideas start and flourish. With the continuing urbanization of American society, big city issues and interests have come to define America's most pressing social problem and to dominate key policy and political issue and programmatic solution to them. Rural and small town America is often left at the sidelines in policy discussion, far removed the American cultural and economic mainstream. Yet, as recently as 1940, the majority of the U.S. population lived in non-metropolitan areas, many in small rural communities and on the farms. Rural Americans, all 46 million of them, have been left behind, waiting to develop, prosper, and share in America's economic bounty. They are often invisible or washed, are unfairly characterized as hicks, high seats, or hillbillies, but times are changing. Okay, let's talk about what the differences are in the video when it comes to the case of rural and urban American. We have seen these two videos which show the daily life of two women who live in two different places in one country. Okay, let's discuss it one by one. The first is a 30-minute video that shows how she became a real American, which describes typical rural America. First, we are presented with a natural house designed in the middle of the trees, and we can see socialization with neighbors. Then, enter the living room and kitchen. We can see that even though it's a rural, the design is very futuristic, simple, and has a rural vibes. Then, to the backyard, which is still very natural, filled with trees. We can relate because it is very beautiful with a lot of flower, but there is a cemetery there. This is a unique part of rural American, which is they must use a minimum 5 pillows in the bed, even though it is a small room, but all the details are very nice. In addition to seeing the contents of the room, but also to give us experience in the design room. Then, when we enter the house, there is a master bedroom. In there is a carpet on the floor, and uniquely, there is air conditioning under the floor, not above. And another strange thing, there is a 3-bedroom where necessities such as a makeup and anything are done in the bedroom. After that, we can enjoy nature by going to Tahoe Lake. Because it is still natural and awake, the water is still clear and we can swim there. Characters also dive and even drink the water. There is something unique and interesting here. There is something like a historical relic where it is used to make a powder, crack nuts, looks like for making food in the past. Houses in the rural America generally have a large territory. Even the house includes a large terrace and cemetery. It is very broad, isn't it? Even though it is a cemetery, it's not scary, guys. And then in the second video entitled Living Alone Diaries with the duration of 11 minutes telling how to live as urban American. In the video, we immediately presented with an interesting thing, namely buying a MacBook and watching the unboxing. It is very people from her daily life that she is very classy and use futuristic tools. In her daily life, people in general, she cook rice and then go straight to work. It is very stressful because generally people in urban areas are career people. To relieve the stress, they go to the karaoke place in urban. Sometimes people relieve stress by going to club, going to bars, etc. In the morning, she exercised because she would continue on her jobs, that is modeling. In the view that is portrayed, there is a magnificent building which show the urban vibes very strong. So very significant difference between rural and urban American based from two videos that mentioned is how they live, how they do, and provide solution to the problem that exists in their life. I think it's enough. Thank you for watching. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.